You've never had one bad, awkward handshake?
Never happens to me.
Never?
Nope. Kind of awkward. Why are your hands so sweaty?
Today we are learning how to shake hands properly so you can avoid all those awkward situations you often find yourself in.
Handshake's very important for just about any social interaction.
Oh yeah. When I was growing up, my dad always taught me to shake people's hands.
It seems so basic and fundamental, shaking hands.
Like at a business mixer, when you're like meeting new people and you're like, hello, my name's Joseph. My name's not Joseph,
not Joseph,
but
right?
we already messed it up.
I would say the first rule of shaking hands is that it's probably better to do it than not to do it.
I feel like you can't go wrong with the classic handshake.
Classic.
Like in any situation, scenario, I feel like it's always a safe bet.
I only shake strangers' hands. The people I know, friends, family, I don't shake their hand.
I feel like age factors in a lot here too. How would you greet your buddy versus how would you greet your friend's dad?
I think it's dependent on the kind of relationship. If it's a business relationship, shaking hands for sure. But if you meet some friends at a bar, I don't think you're going around shaking everyone's hand necessarily.
Where did the handshake come from? I don't even know the history of the handshake. You're a
That's a good-
stranger. Why do I need to touch you?
It was essentially showing that you were open-fisted and you had no weapons. Hey, I'm not gonna stab you, and look, I can prove it.
It's a professional relationship. You need to know how to handshake properly. That's for sure.
So what goes into a good handshake, Tyler?
I think confidence, because if you're the one initiating, there's none of that awkwardness.
When you're shaking hands, where are you aiming?
You know, ideally for the hand.
You don't want to like grab their elbow.
No. I mean, you're going like pocket to pocket. I'm talking about like this thumb to index finger pocket.
The webbing right here.
You want to make sure these establish connection.
I feel like it's a 90-degree thing.
A 90?
You want to keep the handshakes kind of close, like
No, definitely.
hello.
Yeah.
I feel like the hi, like the extension.
Yes, that's.
I
it
feel
gets
like
a little
that
weird.
could get really awkward.
Yeah.
Shake with a firm grasp. You don't want to have a dead fish. Sometimes it's kind of it's unbecoming if you shake someone's hand and it's just limp.
Yeah, you gotta come in firm. It evokes confidence.
Do you get the too firm
That's
handshake?
the worst. I was not blessed with very big, meaty hands.
Someone is always the firmer handshake,
And-
and leaving you feeling like you didn't give a firm enough handshake.
Exactly.
You're not trying to beat someone up with your handshake. You're just saying, hey, I'm here, nice to meet you.
So, you know, when do you let go? How long is a good handshake?
5 seconds is a long handshake.
You kind of know when it's been going on for too long. You feel it. You feel it in your bones.
There's
You're
an
just like,
exchange of energy,
Yes, it's like-
and that exchange expires.
Yes. It's like an avocado. It's there and it's gone.
Like an avocado.
And
But do you let go first as well?
oh, yeah, for sure. You never want to pull away. You just release. You know, it's like those
We're not
the
gonna
finger
take-
traps.
Take their hand with you.
You know, the finger traps, you just gotta relax and release.
Have you ever shaken somebody's hands with gloves on? Like out snowboarding, you're like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
With
And you
like
just
a
have the
mitten?
big old mitten on. Can't feel
You don't
the
know when to
energy.
release.
You have no idea. You'll just be stuck together forever. You might still be on that mountain.
Anytime I've messed up a handshake, it's usually because I'm nervous.
Bad handshake, okay, well, first impressions, you got a ding. It's never a deal breaker.
You know when you think about something too much? And you're worried you're gonna miss the ball? And then you miss the ball?
I think you just need to have another mindset about it. They're meeting you.
This is what you don't want to see going in for the handshake. The pants brush,
Ooh, yeah.
handshake,
Because you don't know why.
because then you're like, why
Could-
did they just rub their pants?
Exactly. Is this like a sweaty hand situation? Is this like, no.
Is it a post-bathroom situation?
Exactly.
Is it a no washing hands post-bathroom situation? Hi, nice to meet you.
It just can't go over well.
Like celebrities, if they go to a convention, they won't shake people's hands because they know how disgusting it could be with people who probably went to the restroom and didn't wash their hands. You don't necessarily know who they are, what they've been touching before, so they don't like shaking hands.
If you don't want to communicate germs, don't even shake it, just the fist bump.
Howie Mandel fist bump.
Because
No
I don't
germs?
want any germs.
No
Well,
germs?
there's knuckle germs. There's knuckle germs.
You gotta be proactive with it, because some people are gonna come at you with the handshake. They're gonna be quick on the
Sorry.
trigger. No, rejected. But you've noticed my hands are pretty sweaty, right?
Yeah, extremely sweaty.
Yeah,
That's-
I just have those sweaty hands. Like, some people are just cursed with bad genetics for sweaty hands. I just always have sweaty hands. That's why I hate shaking people's hands.
Hand sanitizer?
Dry hands. The ultimate gripping solution. What is this?
It's It's kind of like liquid chalk.
That
Try
looks
some
disgusting.
It looks disgusting, but no one ever sees you put it on.
I kind of expected a powder, like talcum powder for.
Yeah, I don't know what I was
For
expecting,
sweaty palms.
but I was not expecting this situation to happen.
See how it kind of like, it becomes like chalk? Now shake my hand. Much better, huh?
That's better. It's a weird texture. I don't know if I like that.
This is weird though. I don't like this.
I don't want to shake somebody's hands with
You want
this
to give it a
stuff
go?
on.
I don't know if I want to shake this hand anymore. Ugh.
What?
Get away.
You don't want the dry hand? You want the wet hand again?
I would prefer a wet hand over that hand. That's for sure. That is a weird hand right there. It felt like a latex glove almost.
That's a lot.
We almost were not
I
able
couldn't-
to.
we
It was like a
couldn't undo
glue handshake.
I mean, it's a lot better.
If I do a quick pat dry, like you were saying before, like, oh, just dry your hands off, like rub it, you know, it's like that. My hands are so sweaty that doesn't work.
Because
I can't get the sweat off.
If you're a chronic
excess-
clammy hand,
If you chronic clammy hand, this might be the solution for you.
There's stuff you can do like medical, like after like Botoxing and some certain prescriptions for it. So it's definitely like a medical condition you can get checked
my
out.
goodness.
But if you're in a pinch and you just need to like, oh man, I'm gonna go meet a bunch of people, make sure my hands are dry.
Start clapping.
Get some dry hands.
there's a lot of varieties of the handshake out there, right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's not just the classic.
The
hand
elbow.
germs. The elbow?
Have you ever done that one?
No. Is that a thing?
What do you do when someone comes in for like you think you're doing a handshake, and they give you one of these?
And you arm wrestle.
Like the hug
Do
pat.
the- oh,
yeah.
great to see you, great to
Good
see
to
you.
see you. Good. That was a good handshake, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I've been practicing.
The grippy is still
It's
tripping me out. but
honestly, the grip, it might be helping.
it might be helping now. Here's
Mm-hmm.
the scenario where the one-handed hug pat is good for.
Mm-hmm.
I've already met you before. The
Yes.
times we've met before, we at least one of those occasions we've shared alcohol together.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually.
Then
Yeah.
your acquaintances, so you can do the pat.
Yes.
If I haven't shared alcohol with you, you don't get the pat.
No,
you just
you
get another handshake.
Just a very stern handshake.
If you do introduce yourself to someone who is a little bit nervous, they tend to grab a little quickly, and then they just grab a whole bunch of your fingers.
I think the trick is to not have your thumb too vertical. You gotta come at a little bit of an angle with the thumb. So like that way, like you can't
mess it up.
You
huh?
can't mess it up.
I've never even thought about handshakes.
How much
this
goes
much.
into
How
a
much goes
handshake?
in?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you
Let's get into
handshake
it.
hello and goodbye? Is it a goodbye as well, or do you just say goodbye?
It's a good bookend. You start your
The handshake.
relationship with a handshake. You end the well, hopefully you're not ending the relationship.
This
You're
is the
ending
last time I
meeting.
want to see you.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Because you don't want to be like, all right, see ya, and then you kind of just gone. That's a little
Where
like.
you back up awkwardly and you say
don't-
goodbye.
You want a definitive goodbye.
I think the number one thing, the most important thing, is be the initiator of whatever it is that you want to do. If you like to fist bump, be ready to fist bump, and you got to be proactive with it. Because otherwise, you're just taking whatever's coming at you, and you got to
honestly,
be reactive. You don't know.
If someone comes at you too quick with a fist bump, you might think those are just fighting terms right there.
Until this very moment, I never thought so much about handshaking.
No.
But now that I have, I've realized that like I probably put too much thought into it in
Maybe.
the moment.
I
So you
think-
just need to relax, take a step back.
No, definitely. I think that's kind of the best thing you can kind of do with this is not get out of your own head about it. It's a handshake. It's not the end of the world.
Out of your own head
Get
and
out
get
of-
into your hand.
There it is. There it is. Put it on a bumper sticker. We've got it. We figured it out.
Whatever it is, whether you want to do the handshake, the bro hug, the fist bump, you want to hug, be the one to initiate it, because then you have the upper hand. You're in charge. The other person has to react to you, and you're not reacting to them. That's where you want to be. And if you like just the standard handshake, just here you go. Confident.
Well, that was a deep analysis of the simplest social greeting.
No, definitely.
the handshake.
When I woke up this morning, I didn't think, you know what, I want to, really dive deep in, really analyze
Exactly.
how I shake hands. But you know what, we're here, and I'm glad we
I
came.
think I learned something. Did
no,
you learn something?
no, definitely.
Now you know how to shake hands.
I already knew how to shake hands.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing your expert wisdom and advice on shaking hands.
Now you know how to shake hands.
Well, thanks, Christopher.
Well, that was
really
great.
nice.
Yeah,
That was great.
thank you.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you. Let's get out of here.
Still too sticky. Still sticky.
See, my hands are sweaty again.
That's disgusting.
Thank you, David.
Damn it. Oh my god, I almost slipped right out of there.
Go ahead and give us a virtual handshake by hitting that subscribe button and make sure you don't miss out on any of any other of our videos, not anything else. Talking really hard. Nailed it. Killed it.